Hey y'all, just wanted to film something real short, real quick here because I've been slacking off on my videos. I apologize for that. They're just, like I said, coming into the basketball season, there's just not a whole lot of strategy really involved, so I can't really give you any insight, really. I mean, yeah, I don't know. And now, playoffs are over. My dynasty team that I was really high on ended up losing in the second round, so I didn't even make it to the conference finals. But I had a lot of injuries. I had Damian Lillard out for most of the year, sitting on my injured list. Hope to have him back healthy next year. Alex Caruso was hurt for a lot of the year. Karis LeVert, by the time he came back from his injury, he had just come back from his injury. Like, he played one game in the playoff matchup, so I didn't really get any benefit from him either. So looking forward to a healthy, hopefully a healthy team next year. I still think I got a good shot, as long as I got Giannis and Damian Lillard, healthy Damian Lillard. And if Jimmy Butler can, play better next year, that'd be great too. That's a nice big three. I got a lot of defensive studs to pick up the slack in, blocks, steals, the lesser known categories. So I'm feeling good. And baseball season, man, really snuck up on me. The lockout, I really lost interest in baseball this year with the lockout. And then I thought that opening day was getting pushed back. I never really heard anything about it. And then all of a sudden, it's like, oh, opening day is in 2 days. And I'm like, oh, shit, I haven't prepared. I don't have any leagues. Yeah, it completely snuck up on me this year, so I apologize for that. I'm not offering you any baseball advice. I mean, I did sneak in a couple of free leagues while I was waiting at the airport with my delayed flight and stuff like that. So I got a couple of useless, pointless free leagues. So I'll be staying on top of like the pitchers to stream and stuff like that. I'm giving it this first week of the season to kind of get a feel for how things are going. So I'm not going to have any strategic advice for you in the next few days, but some of you saw my video from Sedona when I went to Arizona with my mother and my grandma, and the Sedona trip was something, everyone every time I go to Arizona, everyone's like, you need to go up to Sedona, blah blah blah. I was like, I already I went to Flagstaff, whatever. How much different could Sedona be? Sedona really was beautiful. I'm glad I went up there. It was kind of an unexpected, unplanned day trip, and so it was really nice to see everything. The airport is in such a great place. Like, Anchorage Airport has a really nice view of stuff too, but I think the Sedona Airport, I can't imagine there's any place in the country that has a better view than the Sedona Airport. Unfortunately, it's just a municipal airport, not a commercial airport, so you can't, fly into it. But man, Sedona's a beautiful place. Definitely a bit of a hippie town. Definitely an expensive town. Oh my gosh. I was definitely not into the tourist trap places. I was definitely there more for the hikes and the scenery. That's more of what I wanted to do, and I'm definitely gonna go back there someday. Excuse me. By myself, to do the things that I truly want to do and spend all day or 2 days or whatever doing the things I truly want to do there. And I'm going on another trip, a big trip that I've been planning for a while. It's kind of why I haven't really been on any smaller trips in the last couple of months, because I've been saving for this one. It's an expensive one. It's going to be a 6-day trip on my birthday week, so I'm going out of town in 3 weeks for my 35th. I don't really want to spoil where, even though I have told some coworkers and stuff I kind of want to keep it a surprise for the majority of people. Um, but I'm just a person. I've always liked surprises. I've always liked being surprised, pleasantly surprised. Good surprises. And I always like to kind of, add that level of surprise and suspense into my life. To keep, I guess I maybe it's immature, but I just think it's a way to keep people interested and enthralled in what's going on in my life. So I'm not gonna spoil the surprise, but I'm really looking forward to it. I booked my super expensive flights yesterday, and I'm still waiting for the time off request to be approved. But really, a vacation request. It's really just it's a vacation notice. I'm telling my bosses that I am, these are the days that I will not be at work. It's just formality. Please approve it so that we don't have to have any problems. But if you don't approve it, I'm still not coming to work because I already booked, the trip's already planned. I should not have to wait for them to accept or deny my vacation request, because by the time they accept it or deny it, the flights and all that stuff is going to be last minute. It's going to be expensive. I don't want to deal with that. So I just book it in far enough in advance to where I get a decent price, and then just hope and pray that they accept it. So far, it hasn't been a problem, and I don't think this one's going to be a problem. I already talked to both of my bosses, and they don't see any reason why they would deny it, especially since my direct supervisor just went on a week vacation 2 weeks ago, and I had to cover for his ass while he was gone. So yeah, I'm not even taking the full week off. I'm going to work Tuesday because I am I care about my job. I care about my other employees. So Tuesday is by far our hardest, most busy day downstairs. So I'm coming to work. So I get my normal Sunday, Monday off, and I come back to work on Tuesday, right? And then, but I want the rest of the week off, all the way from Wednesday to Monday, so I can leave Tuesday night, get to my destination by Wednesday, and then, come home on Monday. So 6-day trip. That's the plan. So I'm not going to leave them shorthanded on Tuesday, because I know they need me on Tuesday, and I'll be back for work the next Tuesday. But the rest of the week, I know that they can live without me the rest of the week. Even though I know they'll miss me because I'm such a badass at work. I'm a rock star. They'll miss me those days, but they don't necessarily need me on those days like they do on Tuesday. So I'm not going to leave them shorthanded Tuesday, but I want the rest of the week off. And so I'm using my vacation time that I've been accruing since last October. I'm not using all of it. I want to keep a little bit on there because I'm going to need to use some more come October. Don't really know where I'm going with that trip yet, but I'm going to go somewhere. Hopefully somewhere cool. Hopefully somewhere new. But yeah, I had to push back some of my trips. There's a couple of places I wanted to have already been this year, but it didn't work out. So I'm gonna have to try and go to those places here sometime soon. But right now I'm just looking forward to this big trip, this big birthday trip. And then once I get back from that, I can start thinking about another 3-day, or my next little 3-day weekend trip is gonna be too. Yeah, I'm really tired. Oh, today we finally finished moving all of our stuff into our one space. The walk-in freezer and the walk-in cooler are finally done. So now that's going to save us a lot of time, a lot of extra walking, having everything back in the same location again for the first time in, I think it's been like 5 weeks, 6 weeks now. It's going to be great for everybody involved, and it's going to make it to where I shouldn't have to be staying after till 5:30, 6 o'clock some nights to get shit done. So, getting out at 4:30 when I'm supposed to should be a lot easier now. Not much else going on. Weather was beautiful in Arizona, as it always is. Oh, we got some freaking snow here in Portland and Oregon yesterday. It's like the middle of April. It's springtime, and we got some snow. And it's so weird because it was like, it was nice, like just a couple of days before, and then all of a sudden it's like freezing cold and snowing. Like, this is not. I know that Portland's kind of north. Like, we're definitely north compared to most of the country, but like snow is not usually a thing here. It's never a thing here for the majority of my life, and now all of a sudden we've been getting it a lot. We got a lot of snow this winter, and winter's over. Like, this is not a place that should be getting snow at this time of year. This is not North Dakota or Montana or the Rocky Mountains. This is freaking Portland, Oregon. It's a valley. Like, we get a lot of rain, not snow. This weather is really just making me. Sorry, I got a paper cut on my nose from a piece of cardboard at work earlier today. It's been irritating me for the last since it happened. Because I was trying to carry it, and I had to like tuck it up because I have to badge in. Like, there's a lot of security doors at the airport I gotta badge in, and so I had to kind of tuck it up to get under it and badge in, and I ended up just completely annihilating my nose. So yeah, snow, but the snow's all melted already, so that's good. And I guess this wasn't as short as I thought, but just wanted to check in, let you know that I'm still alive. I haven't forgotten about my passion for fantasy sports. Basketball just isn't strategically exciting, and baseball, I was just completely caught off guard by baseball this year. Definitely looking forward to my dynasty basketball season next year and football season this year, because the NFC is completely wide open. So I'm really hoping that the Vikings can do something finally. But all right, hang loose, peace, love, and nacho fries. Good night. I don't know why. Good night, thumbs up. See you next time.